So hi children, in that previous video we discussed that 8 formulas, no? So in this video we are going to discuss that problems from worksheet 1. So these worksheet 1 problems totally related to 8 formulas what we discussed in the previous video. So in that video already I told you that first learn that all the formulas, after that only go for that worksheet. I hope all you finished that formulas. So now we will discuss about that the questions from worksheet 1. Okay. So see that the first question, what is that? The value of cos y, cos of pi by 2 minus x. Yes, minus cos of pi by 2 minus y cos x plus sin y cos of pi by 2 minus x plus cos x sin of pi by 2 minus y is 0. Okay, so that is the given question. So here how to simplify that, see here. So first what they given here, cos y, and here cos pi by 2 minus x, cos pi by 2 minus x, which means cos pi by 2 is nothing but 90 minus x only, no? So cos 90 minus x is equal to sin x. Okay, so write here cos y sin x minus, again cos of 90 minus y, cos of 90 minus y is nothing but sin y. Okay, already we know that condition, so that's why I'm writing here directly. So cos of pi by 2 minus y is minus sin y cos x. Okay, plus here this is sin y, and here cos pi by 2 minus x. So pi by 2 minus x means cos of pi by 2, 90 minus x. What is that? Sin x. That is sin x plus cos x, and here sin of pi by 2 minus y. Sin of pi by 2 minus y. So sin 90 minus y. Sin of 90 minus y is cos changed as sin, sin changed as cos. Cos theta. Okay, so at the place of theta we have here y. So write that one here. Cos y, which is equals to 0. That's what they given in the question. Okay. Now here cos y sin x, and here sin y cos x. This is in the form of sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Shall we write like that? Sin a cos b minus cos a. Here a x and here also x. So cos a sin b. Okay, here a is x and b is y. Plus here this is sin a sin b. Sin a sin b plus cos a cos b, which means cos x cos y, which is equals to 0. Here by observing this one, here we can say that these two are the formulas, direct formulas they given. So this is the formula for that, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. This is sin of x minus y, sin of a minus b formula, that is sin of a minus b, plus here sin x sin y plus cos x cos y. So here we can say that cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. So that is the formula for that, cos of x minus y, which is equals to 0. Which is equals to 0. So here what they are asking, sin x minus y and cos of x minus y is equal to 0. Okay. So when it will be possible? When we can say that the sum of two values is equal to 0, when it will be possible? If it is the sum of two zeros, these two values also 0 plus 0, we can say that 0. Okay, so by observing this condition here, we can say that either this one also 0 and this one also 0. So sum of these two is equal to 0. Then only possible. Or else this is any other negative angle, then we can say that is 0, which is equals to x minus y, sin of x minus y. Okay, so here sin of x minus y, sin of x minus y is equal to 0. Sorry, here end condition we have to take. Next, cos of x minus y is equal to 0. Okay, now here we need to find xy relation, no? So that's why 0 also written in the form of sin. Sin of x minus y is equal to sin which value is equals to 0? Sin 0, 0. Okay, so that's why sin 0 degrees. Am I clear? And here cos of x minus y. So in cos, where we will get that 0? Cos 90 degrees is equal to 0. So we can write it as cos 90 degrees. Cos 90 is equal to 0, sin 0 is equal to 0. We know the trigonometric ratio values. Okay. So here sin and sin gets cancelled. So x minus y is equal to 0. And here cos and cos gets cancelled. So x minus y is equal to 90. Okay. So here find the relation. So x minus y become as plus y. So x is equal to y condition here we got. And here it is x is equal to 90 plus y. 90 plus y. So which condition they given in that option C here? One is x is equal to y, another one is x is equal to 90 plus y. So what options they given here? Yes, x is equal to y option they given and x is equal to 90 minus y. That option not given no here. Yes, that option not given. This is y minus 45. Okay, so which option is correct? Yes, option 3 is correct here. Okay, so let us see the next one. Yes, second question see here. Sin 15 degrees plus sin 75 degrees. Here you may get that doubt. Ma'am, here sin 15 degrees and 75 degrees they know. In the trigonometric ratios, just we learned about that sin 30 degrees, sin 0, sin 45 as well as 60 degrees, 90 degrees we learned. But here how we can find that 15 degrees and 75? Already we have some known values, right? By using that known values, we can find this one. Okay, I'll tell you that one, see here. So this is sine of 15 degrees plus sine of 75 degrees they given no here. Okay, so sine 15 we can write it as sine of 45 degrees minus 30 degrees. Shall we write like that? Why? Because the 45 value we know that, 30 degrees value also we know that, trigonometric ratios. Plus this one we can write it as sine of 45 degrees plus 30. Okay, 45 plus 30, again 75. 45 minus 30, 15. Satisfying or not here? Condition satisfying, we can write like that also, no? Yes. Now this is in the form of sine A minus B formula. Sine A minus B. So sine A minus B formula, and here this is sine of A plus B. So those two formulas we have to use here, sine of A plus B and sine of A minus B. Okay, so first formula sine of A minus B. What is that formula? Sine A cos B minus cos A sin B. Okay, so at the place of A here we have that 45. At the place of B here we have that 30. Okay, so by use at the place of A 45, at the place of B 30. By using those two values, tell me this one. Sin 45 degrees and cos 30 degrees minus cos 45 degrees sin 30 degrees. Clear? Yes. And the second one plus sin A plus B. So sin of A plus B formula is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Cos A sin B. Okay, so by using that formula, again at the place of A here we have that 45, at the place of B 30. So sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Or else directly this formula we know that, right? Eighth formula, what is that? Sin of A minus B plus sin of A plus B. So sum of those two, sin of A plus B and sin of A minus B formula also directly you can use here, or else like this also you can simplify that. Okay, so here any cancellations? Sin 30 degrees. Here this is cos of 45 degrees sin 30 degrees. Okay, so any cancellations? Here these two gets cancelled. So 2 sin 45 degrees and cos 30 degrees. 2 sin A cos B. 2 sin A cos B. That formula directly you can apply here. Okay, so what is that formula here? Sin of A plus B. Plus symbol they given over here. So plus sin of A minus B. Sin of A plus B, sin of A minus B, which is equals to 2 sin A cos B. So directly this formula also you can apply here. Okay. So 2 sin 45 degrees and cos 30 degrees. So what is the value of sin 45? Sin 45 value is 1 by root 2 and cos 30 degrees value is root 3 by 2. Okay, cos 30 degrees value is root 3 by 2. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So here root 3 by root 2. So we can say that root of 3 by 2. So which option is correct? Yes, option 2 is correct here. So children, first we have to check that 15 degrees and 75 degrees. So first we have to convert into that compound angles type. Okay, so in compound angles formula here we are getting 45 degrees minus 30 and 45 degrees plus 30. So already previous in 8th class we learned some trigonometric ratios and its values for that certain angles. Okay, so first we have to think that that angle will be used here or not. Okay, so any possibilities there are not to write it as a plus or minus. Okay, so first we have to check that. So next third question is, yes, 8 tan A is equal to, if 8 tan A is equal to minus 15, yes, 25 sin B is equal to minus 7 and neither A nor B is in the fourth quadrant, then sin of A plus B formula we need to find out. Okay, so before going to find that sin of A plus B, first we need to simplify this and after we have to find that sin A cos B and cos A sin B values also we need to find out. Why? Because first write here sin of A plus B formula. Sin of A plus B formula is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Okay, so that is the formula. So here what they given? They given that 8 tan A is equal to minus 15. Next, 25 sin B is equal to minus 7. Actually, these two values they given. But here, in this formula, we have that sin A cos B cos A sin B. Out of that 4 values here, they given only sin B value they given here. Only sin B value they given. So, the leftover remaining 3 values we have to find by using these 2 given values. So, here we can write this one as tan A is equal to minus 15 by 8. Tan A is equal to minus 15 by 8. Okay. So, take the triangle. Here this is 90 degrees. So, here angle is there, that is angle A. Okay. So, 15 by 8. So, tan, how we can write that? Tan theta is equal to, what is the formula here? Opposite by adjacent. Opposite side by adjacent side. Already we know this one, right? So, opposite side by adjacent side. So, tan theta like that only given. This is the opposite side and this is the adjacent side. So, opposite means exactly A opposite which line is there? Here, this is a 15. Opposite to the angle. And adjacent means beside that. Here, which line is there? That value is 8. Okay. So, here opposite by adjacent. Now, we need to find that hypotenuse. So, hypotenuse how to find? Hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. Pythagoras theorem already we know that. So, side square 15 square plus 8 square which is equals to 225 plus 64 which is 279. 279. So, hypotenuse square is equal to 279. Then, hypotenuse is equal to 17. 289. Okay, that is 289, not 279. Sorry for that. 289. 225 plus 64, which is equals to 289. So, that is the square root. Its square root is 17. So, hypotenuse is 17. What is that hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is 17. So, by using this one, here tan A we written. Okay. So, this is 8, 15, 17. Okay. Tan A already they given that minus 15 by 8. So from this one, sin A we have to write that. Sin A is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Okay, so opposite, here angle is there, no? So opposite is 15 by 17. Next, cos A value. Cos A is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent is 8 and hypotenuse is 17. But here, one condition is there. What is that condition? First read the question again. Here, neither A nor B is in the fourth quadrant. Neither A nor B is in that fourth quadrant. So here, they given that negative angle. Tan angle is minus, negative. So tan angles where we have that negative. First tan, check that. So tan negative, here positive and here positive. All silver teacups. Already you know that, right? All silver teacups by using this. So all means here all ratios positive. Here sine and cosecant positive. Okay, here tan and cot positive. Here cos and secant will be positive. Yes or no? Here all ratios will be positive. Here sine and cosecant positive. Tan and cot positive in Q3. Q4 cos and secant. Those two are that positive. Here what they are saying? Here actually tan A negative. So here sine and cosecant positive means tan negative here. Tan negative in that Q3. Tan is negative in Q3. And where we have here positive and here positive and here negative. Q4. Tan is negative in Q3 and Q4. And here the condition they given, neither A nor B. Those two also not there in Q4. So those two also not there in Q4. Then tan A, that is there in which quadrant? Yes, that is there in Q3. Okay. So here one confirmation we got. A is in Q3, quadrant 3. Okay. And here, see, B also. So B, sin B is equal to negative they given. Tan where we can have negative? Here in that Q2 and here Q4. So tan is negative in which quadrants? Q2 and Q4. Q2 and Q4. Okay. So in those two quadrants here tan is negative. But here clearly they mentioned that A nor B, which means A is not there in Q4 and B also angle not there in Q4. So those two also not there in Q4 means tan is there in Q2. Okay, angle is there in that Q2. So angle A is in Q2. This is the first condition. Next we have to see for that B. B is in which quadrant? Next, B, see here, sin B. So, sin where we have that negative? See here, here in Q1 positive and Q2 also positive. Where we have that negative sin? Here Q3 and Q4. So, sin is negative in Q3 and Q4. And already we know that those two angles also not there in Q4, no? Those two angles also not there. So, that's why here B is in Q3. This condition very, very important. B is in Q3. By using these two conditions, we have to find this one. Now here what I am saying? Sin A. So A is in Q2. So A is in Q2 means in quadrant 2. Here sin is a positive or negative? Sin and cosecant positive, no? So in Q2 sin is positive or negative? Positive only. So that's why sin A is positive. Next, cos A. So here sin only positive and cosecant positive. Cos is negative. So that's why this is minus 8 by 17. Okay. Why? Because here the condition is A is in Q2. In Q2 cos is negative. Clear, ma? Yes. Next, sin B value they given. What is that? Sin B is equal to minus 7 by 25. Minus 7 by 25. Okay. So, Again draw the triangle. Here sine B. So sine formula is opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite is 7, hypotenuse is 25. Okay, so hypotenuse here they given. So hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. So 25 square is 625. Side square is 7 square. 7 square is nothing but 49. Plus nothing is there means take it as some x. So x square. So 625 minus 49. So here 15 minus 9, that is nothing but 6. And here 11 minus 4. 11 minus 4 is 7. And here 5. 576. So 576 is equal to x square. Then x is equals to 24. Okay, 576 square root is 24. So here this value is equal to 24. Clear? Now we have that sine B. Here these three values also we know that already sine B they given. We need to find that cos B. So next cos B is equal to, cos B how to find that? Cos B is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. So 24 by 25. 24 by 25. Now here B is in which quadrant? B is in Q3. B is in Q3. Here it is B is there. Okay, here which one is positive? Tan and cot only positive. Okay, so here cos is positive or negative? Obviously cos is negative. So here that's why this is negative. Okay, so finally we have that 4 values also. So once again write here all the values. Sin A. So sin A is 15 by 17. 15 by 17. Next, cos A. Okay, cos A minus 8 by 17. Minus 8 by 17. Next, cos B is there. So, sin B already they only given minus 7 by 25 I think. Yes, sin B minus 7 by 25. Minus 7 by 25. Okay. So, these 4 values. Actually, what we have to find out up to now here just we find that only values. Okay. Actually, we need to find the value of sine of A plus B. That's what they ask now here. Sine of A plus B. So, this value we need to find. So, sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Okay. So, sine A, what is that sine A? 15 by 17. Cos B is minus 24 by 25. Plus cos A is minus 8 by 17. Sin B minus 7 by 25. Okay. So, here these two also take it as common. 17 into 25. Here also 17 into 25 is there, no? So, that's why take it as common. Okay, LCM. So, next 15 into minus 24 plus, here minus into minus is plus. So, that's why 8 into 7. Okay. Now, here 15 fours is 60 and here 15 twos 30 plus 6 36. So, minus plus 8 sevens 56. Whole by, here 17 into 25, okay, 17 5s 85, 17 2s 34, 34 plus 8 42, so totally 425. So here 360 minus 360 plus 56, minus 360 plus 56, minus 304 by 425, minus 304 by 425. Minus 304 by 425. So, which option is correct here? Yes, option 2 is correct. So, children, did you understand here? Here actually directly they ask that sine of A plus B only and they given 2 values. But here if you know the formula, first you have to write the formula sine of A plus B. After which values required, first you have to read that. Okay, first you have to check that which values required. Okay, after you have to check that those values are given or not, which values they given, which values we need to find out. Okay, so after that only finding all the required values, just we have to substitute in the formula. Okay, children. So in this video, we discussed that 1, 2, 3 problems. Okay. So in the next video, the leftover problems we will discuss. Okay. Thank you.